Conshohocken United Methodist Church has been an integral part in the mission to bring clean water, power, and digital technology to the Karama Education Center in Nyamagabe, Uganda, since 2018. Led by dedicated volunteers Dave and Pat Patterson, our mission team has a big heart for serving the local community and the world. Looking back, in 2016, two nonprofits, the Chain Collaborative and the Now Africa Initiative, founded the Karama Education Center. The Chain Collaborative is working with the already thriving coffee farmers to establish a commercial business. The Now Africa Initiative encourages all farmers to enroll their children in school and promotes agricultural development. Pat and Dave were connected to these groups through the Rotary Club International. They had just finished a mission project with the nonprofit Living Waters for the World in Cuba to install a clean water filtration system. They were ready for their next project and were introduced to the Chain Collaborative.
We're Rotarians. We went to a Rotary meeting about a week or two after that, and there was a woman there, Nora Berkey. She has an organization called the Chain Collaborative, which is a nonprofit organization that works with coffee growers, and predominantly in Central America. One of the members of the Rotary Club who knew that we were involved in Living Water said, you know, you need to talk to the Pattersons. And so we talked to her briefly that night, and at that point we thought that she was talking about an installation somewhere in Central America. So she says, no, it's not in Central America, it's in Uganda. And we looked at each other and said, this is a sign. We're going to Uganda.
Perfect. And to Uganda they went. The Karama Education Center desperately needed access to clean water. Experience with bringing clean water to Cuba made for the perfect collaboration to do the same in Uganda. In 2018, the Conshy United team committed to doing just that. It took 2 years of fundraising and planning, and the team was ready to get started. But there was still one thing standing in the way. The school had no power to run the filtration system. Our mission team was determined to continue and engineered a plan, costing nearly double, to install solar power. It would not only bring water, but also light into the classrooms. Can you imagine going to school without clean water or light? The delays due to COVID-19 actually worked to their benefit to help raise the additional funds. Finally, in August of 2022, our team traveled to Uganda to install the solar-powered clean water system. Dave and Pat Patterson and Dawn Friedman were the representatives from Conshy United, along with 4 other volunteers from Living Waters for the World.
First thing I noticed as we were driving down the dirt road to this community is I saw a lot of children and their mother. They're carrying these 5-gallon yellow jugs on their shoulders. They were carrying water from the local tap in the city or their community home. And they do that every day. It's part of their day. That's how they get their water. Unfortunately, the water that they're carrying is contaminated.
We put on just an incredible show. The school children, the women's, the mothers group. They sang, they danced. They were so proud of what they already had at the school. They gave us a tour of the organic farm that produces food for the kids in the school, and it operates as an outdoor classroom.
Installing the clean water system was a huge success. They even hosted a massive ceremony to celebrate, with over 1,000 people from nearby villages. 18 community members were trained to be health and hygiene educators. 150 families were taught how and when to use clean water. Children were gifted a water bottle and each family a water jug.
We put in a system that's going to provide clean water for them for probably a generation at least. And you know, they have a lot of illness as a result of the water. A lot of the children miss school because of the water, a lot of dysentery. Now they know that they don't have to drink that contaminated water anymore. So I think that was the thing that really hit home to them.
Today, the Karama Education Center serves approximately 400 students. The water filtration system is staffed and maintained by the community. As of February 2023, 12,689 gallons of water have been distributed with no boiling required. The total cost of the system was $32,000.
So what we need in terms of support, they have solar power. They're able to light the classrooms. We've had a chance to visit the school, and we noticed that they got a library that's just run down. Now we have this solar power, we expand on that. We bring computers in and laptops, and we give them access to the internet. Can you imagine in this little rural community what a game changer that would be?
Our next project is helping create a digital learning center, retrofitting the existing library with 15 desktop computers, 10 laptops, and a projector.
We've already raised about $59,000. We need $79,000. We have $20,000 to go. And so what we're looking for is people to step forward and help us raise that additional $20,000 and make this happen.
Amen.